I told y'all eventually I would do a video on Mr. Beast, so before we close up the year with my last video for 2023, we're going to discuss the cancellation of YouTube's biggest star and cash cow, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a YouTuber that has over... Okay, we're not going to do this with this whole introduction with Mr. Beast. Even my wife knows who Mr. Beast is, and she's been off working for the Sea Org for the past 10 years. So riddle me that, Batman. How does she know who Mr. Beast is? So if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, maybe you might find one of my other videos entertaining like this one right there, or there, or there, or there. Hopefully it's worked out well where it'll be like little images of my lowest viewed videos to try to get some sort of traction. We'll see. Subscribe. Mr. Beast is YouTube's Mr. Rogers, starting off as this weird kid doing anything to go viral and becoming the bona fide business, entertaining kids with their ADHD style of editing. And of course, Mr. Beast's really creepy pedo smile, racking in millions of views and milking advertiser dollars, which gave him the opportunity, or like the libs like to say,
his privilege,
to put on a full-fledged Hollywood-level production for his episodes. Many of his videos usually involving the average day person who can win money, but recently he found interest in doing what the Gen Z calls charity porn. So basically, there's a YouTuber out there that makes content where he gives away most of his money to regular average Joes or underprivileged communities and makes easily digestible, entertaining content with no political religious undertones. You would think that wouldn't be a problem, right? Well, recently there has been a coordinated effort, and when I say coordinated effort, I mean Twitter trolls, bots, brokies,
brokey,
libtards, Elon Musk, and MAGA lovers. Sorry, I need to insert negative Trump rhetoric to get some views. We are on YouTube, all right? Biden 2024. Al Gore's internet, shout out to you, Tim, needed some fresh blood. And what better way than to take down the most lovable, cuddly, grown man on YouTube that I should definitely not be talking about like this. This is weird. They needed Mr. Beast to fall. For some reason, people online like to support the rise of artists all the way until they become big enough to become everything that they despise. And then they turn their backs on them and they want to rip you all the way back down. I don't know why, but that's just how the industry works.
Hey, ho, ho, conservatorship has
And this past year, Mr. Beast has gotten what they call in the wrestling business heat for dropping videos where he literally changes underprivileged people's lives forever. Like this one.
In this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness. It's gonna be crazy. I just made it one less.
oh, wow.
She's just one of 1,000 blind people we helped from around the world.
Seems like a good deed, but we live in 2023 and everyone has lost their ever-loving minds.
How cute and how nice. I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. The guy cures blindness and instead of a thank you, he gets an article written by TechCrunch accusing him of ableism. Another one of those damn isms. After the controversy, you would think that Mr. Beast would maybe just, I don't know, do a fun video with some kind of YouTube friends like playing hide and go seek in a stadium.
I was so happy to be there and I was like just giving it my all, and I was just so heartbroken when the video was released because it made me feel like I wasn't good enough.
That's a bad example. Maybe he should just continue to steal some ideas from Koreans like the Squid Games episode and just do a game show.
Video is popular, it's a reductive ripoff of the original, not a triumph for the quote creator economy. With Gita Jackson writing that it's bizarre to watch Mr. Beast and former YouTube executives celebrate its popularity is a huge success for so-called quote creators, saying that this video doesn't just badly misunderstand the anti-capitalist message of Squid Game, it's a literal recreation of the villain's ultimate desire to watch desperate people compete for money purely for his amusement. And adding more than just bizarre, Mr. Beast's Squid Game highlights a fundamental problem of YouTube. There is no shortage of people who make original art and put it online, but the internet is dominated instead by people who can take advantage of existing properties and fan bases. This is a particular problem on YouTube where people film themselves literally reacting to things or laughing at other people's memes and making a lot of money off of it. This video is no different from those.
Man, this guy really can't get a break.
Chris Tyson has made all sorts of jokes about transvestites and transgenderism, and he's mocked the idea of it before. Now, he says, I am transgender. I am a woman.
Well, instead of potentially calling it quits and just moving on with his life as a millionaire, he decided to double down and travel to Africa to do this.
This is the first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video. Oh, water!
just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water. Combined, these 100 wells are going to give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink.
That was a 10-minute feel-good episode, to be honest. Watching a successful YouTuber take his money and use it for good, showing young kids that you don't need to spend all your money on Lambos and bitches. You could use your money for good while living a comfortable life and putting smiles on millions of people's faces. Although spending money on strippers could also be argued as a charity and donations. I'm just saying, so cut me a break. But again, we are in 2023 and there is no such thing as a good deed. Mr. Beast has other plans. Plans that are sinister. Do you not see it? The evil white conqueror invading black spaces with his savior complex, walking through the clouds who are praising him like God and taking all their resources to put on a show, displaying their culture while he sits there on his high horse with that maniacal smile, just pondering on what resources he can extract from these poor, uneducated Africans. So which version do you like more? But since we live in a society of decline, especially in the morality scale, being a kind person, no matter what the color you are, seems to be foreign to people. I saw more people bitching about Mr. Beast being white and coming to Africa than anything else, with an African blogger who apparently has a voice that has villainized everything Mr. Beast did in Africa.
Albert Hyde on X says, Mr. Beast 100 Wells is disrespect to Africans. He says he described the entire Africa as a village with its people living in huts. He projected that all Africans lack good drinking water. Wells in 2023 is offensive. Why not boreholes or pipe-borne water? It's crazy to receive an act of kindness and then complain about the act of kindness that you've received.
With that, it seems that every video Mr. Beast does has some sort of controversy. Even in the latest video he dropped called Survive 100 Days, Trap, and Win $500,000. And people are outraged that the willing participants went a little insane, yet somehow this is Mr. Beast's fault.
Last two, we're getting dangerously close to who can stay in solitary confinement for the longest, and I think that's a dangerous road to go down. I just hope that Mr. Beast draws the line here and furthermore takes a few steps back. I understand that for some people these videos are entertaining, but I feel like it's the wrong kind of entertainment.
I gotta tell you, man, this is just honestly ridiculous. Do you remember when you were a kid and you used to play with your homies, you know, the guys, you'd be with your guys, you'd be like, would you suck a dick for $1 million? And everyone's like, no. And you know, the ladies, they'd be like, would you sleep with that ugly fat slob over there for $1 million? And like, no. But the reality is, you would suck a dick for $1 million and you would sleep with that ugly guy for $1 million. So inflation these days would maybe be like $5 to $10 million. So you get my drift. The fact is that I don't know why I even brought this up. I went completely blank, and maybe it's just because I'm getting a headache having to like cover ridiculous stuff like a guy doing a good deed and people getting pissed off and you just want him to fuck off.